Hello YouTube. Welcome. I am at the Impact Crater Creek. As you can see, it's no longer summer. Fall has fallen and I can't stay in the house. So I'm out today. I'm going to be looking for that brilliant, beautiful petrified wood with the quartz crystals. I brought someone out here not too long ago just for a private walk and look, and we really found a lot of nice stuff. I was in the house and decided it's been a few months since I've been here, and I'd come down and just do some exploring. I'm seeing some that water is really cold. I got my feet in it and I'm telling you, it's cold. But I'm doing it. It is absolutely beautiful. Of course, my favorite color's gone. Green. There's a little here and there. But it is a completely different world without the green. I've been doing this so much over the summer, it's been hard. We had some nights come in and finally hit us some 20-degree weather that knocked all our leaves out and all our green out, and I guess finally you could say it was winter for us here in the south. Anything below 70 is cold. But I just needed to get out of the house, and I figured what better way to do it. I needed something to post anyway. And I had such a good turnout with this brilliant wood. I still haven't figured out what this is, but it's something. I see the glares on it, the way it reflects the light. But I mainly want to focus on that brilliant wood today. I have someone that I'm going to send a package of it. You may have heard of Rock Solid Passion. Ooh, look at that red. I think that'll be something nice. I told myself nothing but wood, but you know how that goes. Don't ever put a rule on yourself when you're fixing to go looking for rocks, because that'll be the first thing you do is break it. Just go and enjoy yourself. It feels so good to be out of that house. I know I hadn't been in there very long, but it was getting to me already. I am just not one to be in the house. And with it being so cold at night now, I know the snakes are gone and they're all set up for the coolness. It's probably 50 degrees right now. And I am still looking for that arrowhead. We've had some good rains come in. I'd had my videos that I've been posting, and I got lucky. I'd had enough of them to last couple of weeks, really. I'm extremely happy with my YouTube channel. It's been doing really well. Better than I ever expected. I appreciate everybody that comes in and watches these. is something that I love to do, and that sharing it could mean so much is just still unbelievable to me. I think I'm gonna need to hit this trail and get out of close range. The closer you are to the entrance, the less you find. And we've had a lot of good rain, but not transforming rain. And I called myself gonna just strictly stay on the Petrified Wood. I've had a lot of thoughts about this place since I've been here last time. To find that source, because I realized these smaller pieces, which I'm not complaining of, this brilliant petrified wood that I'm finding, are just small pieces. Now this water's gonna be cold. I'm gonna try not to complain. I tell you what, sometimes I have a habit of doing that. One good thing about cold water, your feet won't hurt. That cold water will knock it out in a minute. That is so beautiful. Let me go a little easier. I'm gonna make some tracks. Get up here, away from. The only tracks I see are deer. If you can see all this deer in here, I wore a bright color. That way I can be seen in case anybody's hunting. Hopefully they can see me. That's a fresh. Oh, that's where it come from right there. Last time I was here, the beavers had built a dam. And they had the whole top end of it, because we're going upstream. But they had the whole top end of it flooded out pretty good. I'm hoping that's gone. So I can get in there better. I'd really like to find that first arrowhead. That would be absolutely amazing. Being this place is new for me, and I found it on the map, I realized I did come here as a young person, but we stayed up by the entrance, and we would lay out in the sun and get in the water a little bit, but I didn't know anything about a rock back then. I had no idea we had this beautiful stuff in here. Alright, let's just cross my fingers it stays shallow. Well, I know a lot of people up north are so used to this kind of weather. And I think y'all's rivers stay like this, but our water usually gets up in the high 70s at least. And when it's cold like it is now, it is unreal. We are not accustomed to cold. So it's hard for me not to. Look at that clay wall over there. It's just amazing how different stuff looks without all the green vines and things covering it all up. And it's not quite as scary when you don't have to worry about snakes falling out on you. It's quite beautiful back here. That's really, I just needed to get out of that house. When you free like me and like to get outside and wander around, and all of a sudden it gets so cold you don't want to go outside. And it don't work too well when you're trapped in that house for long. Especially when you know that beautiful, brilliant Alabama wood is down here. Look at there. That's different. I found me a spot last time I was here. And I was doing really good. Getting some good finds out of it. I'm hoping that I'll eventually stumble back onto that today. There's a deer stand I never noticed. It's in the middle of the week. I don't usually come back up in places like this during the weekend. I let the young people or whoever puts these tracks in do it, because I've never seen a vehicle in here. I heard something walking. I just know that getting back away from the, this is, looks like it's clay. But when you see this from a distance, it sparkles. It always makes me come and look. That sparkle will get me every single time. I found a place that was in a bend like this, in here of course, and I started finding that wood. And Katie did taught me, if you look for these places where people have come through here, they will throw up nice pieces from just riding their four-wheelers on areas you'd never even think about digging up. Finally got the suns out. I was sitting there telling myself I wasn't going to go because the sun didn't come out. I actually said it out loud. I was like, if the sun comes out, I'll go. And I mean, within 2 minutes, the sun came out. So, man, I didn't hesitate. I jumped up. I'd had everything ready because I'd planned it yesterday. I even dreamed about it. It's clay. Feels like clay, but really hard. I've only seen 2 other people out here since I've been coming here. But, I mean, yeah, I'm new. I just don't see any human footprints, just animal. And I see human marks, traces with these tires, but that's all right. Perfectly all right. I just love the fact that I'm actually out of the house in these beautiful woods. Get a picture of that. Man, that's beautiful. I'm 18 minutes in. I am trying to keep these videos what I'll call short. That way I can post one every day or so and have a little something to do. And it's easier for people to be able to watch. I'll go back over here. I have said it before. Follow the animals. See, that's where the clay is meeting the top of this yeah, that's all clay. I'm surprised I hadn't found more pottery with the clay that's in here. The color of that water. I guess that's from, I don't know. I haven't got that far. The knowledge, I've learned so much over the summer. I just completed my first year I know my YouTube channel has me as 12 years old, but I did not know what it was until a year ago, and I started, well, it was a little earlier than that. We started watching, and it was a little while before I was challenged and told I could never do it. Well, I did it, and I have really enjoyed myself. I've learned so much about where I live. It's unbelievable how you think you know stuff, and a whole world can be open to you right where you live. Now, this spring and summer, I'm going up in that because I truly believe there's sources here. I've seen some larger pieces of this brilliant wood. I actually went to Brilliant, Alabama. I'll have some videos of me going there. Just seen a really good flash, a sparkle. I wanted to usually it takes a little while getting back from what I've been doing in here. That's it. Well, my first piece. That is petrified wood. It's not the brilliant, what they call brilliant with the quartz crystals, but it is definitely a beautiful piece of petrified wood. You can see that mat. It looks like weaved, like a weaved basket. It is quite unbelievable. They've got several different types here. I have found some black, I can't remember the name of it. Even pyritized, I guess I'm saying that right. That is a guess. Where it creates a type of gold, fool's gold as they call it. Layers inside of it. I've found a white version of it with the crystals in and around it, and then I found the just several different nice types of petrified wood, other than just what I'd gotten used to finding, like a log that was just petrified. Usually this has been combed by people so well that it takes getting past that waterfall up there to get to start finding the really nice pieces. I guess this first one's going to be a little long because I'm 24 minutes in. But I do not like to make a video and not show several beautiful pieces. before I turn it off. But I mean, what else could be prettier than this? This is just absolutely beautiful to me. I'm so lucky to have this where I live. It's in the same county I live in, so it's not a drive. It takes me a few minutes to get here. I wanted to check these banks really good. That'll be something I'll do on a day when I'm just exploring. I am checking that. As I walk, I am looking the best I can because this could possibly be the area that I wanted to remember, but I just don't think it is. I think I was up and above that waterfall when I started really getting on it. Most people don't go past that waterfall. I always feel like things wash out of here. And this is where a lot of our stuff that we find in our creeks come from. Is these wash springs. I remember this. You can see an old creek bed where this used to run up in the top. I'm gonna take a look. Boy, that looked like it. I am not feeling like an explorer today, but I can see back there where I'd like to go. This is where I was saying it used to run through here. You can see that low spot in there. And you can see where that's dug those trees out. But I think I'll leave that for another day. I'm already running late. I'm gonna stay out here where I know where it is. So beautiful in here. Last time I was here, beavers had built a dam on the other side of that waterfall. And the whole back end of it was covered with water about waist high. So if I run into that, that will be the end of Upstream, and episode 2 will be the other way. Because I'm not walking through waist deep water. Not today. About to freeze my feet out already. Whew. And I've got to get in it to see. All right. I appreciate y'all being with me. I'm going to post this one. I want everybody to try your best to enjoy it. I am enjoying myself, seeing things I had never seen before. I've never been back in here with all the leaves gone. So it's completely different. And I'm seeing a lot of different places I'd like to look. So y'all join me for my next one. It'll be here either tomorrow or the next day. Y'all be blessed. Thank you so much for joining me.